questions?
What you got? You were feeling pretty good about the guys on Tuesday. Now it's Thursday. Continuing, feel good about it?
Yeah, I think our intent is going really well. I think our attitude is great. Our effort is great. You know, really can't get a great eval on them until we do something live, scrimmage day on Saturday. Then I'll know more about how physical we're going to be and how hard we'll play in the fourth down.
Between Toledo and here, have you had depth like this?
Yeah, we've been fortunate enough to have some depth. Probably our last year we had at Toledo we had a senior group that we can run at least 2 deep. I mean, we're working on improving a third unit here and getting those guys ready to roll.
How close do you feel you are? Because the talent behind guys is there. It's just a matter of getting the reps.
Now we need a lot of reps still. All units. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much the whole camp, and then for some guys it's going to be a first game. So you got to get in that game and really get going and see how deep you can really be.
Coach Campbell's mentioned, a guy like Tucker Robertson or Camilo, but like you said, those guys haven't played Big 12 games.
Right. Yeah. Tucker's been doing a great job. He's a physical guy. He's an attitude and effort guy. He's got a great football IQ. But then again, both of those guys, and they've been doing a great job, has not taken considerable snaps in a live game. So right now they're trending. Boy, we need a lot more work.
I'm sorry, Diane.
Yes, sir.
What kind of job is Camilo doing?
Well, he's inconsistent right now. We're doing some things for him right now that's a little bit different, and he's trying to get a feel of that. As he moves a little bit closer to the ball, he's a little bit more comfortable, but he's got to have some work. But you see flashes of greatness, just inconsistent right now.
What does Jamal give you on the inside and how he's kind of maybe progressed over the years?
Well, that's a really good question. Jamal last year was really inconsistent playing a run, and then this spring has really changed his body and attitude. We can play him at any time. He can be a starter, but his specialty is on the third down. He is a big body that can move and rush the passer. He's doing a great job. We did that all last year, and he gave us a great push in the middle.
You said he's great friends with Ray, and they have been since Ray arrived. What do you think the bond is with them? And obviously, whenever you do a four-man front, that gives you a lot, knowing that they've got that bond, and then
the bond is strong in that room, and those guys spend a lot of time, just not with me, but together outside of this building. And I think it starts there. You have to really understand each other in order to appreciate each other, and they've done a great job to do that.
With the depth on the end with Ennie and Leo, there's no either or on the depth chart, but it sounds like that competition still going?
No, Annie's our clear starter. Annie's playing at a really good level right now. Of course, the difference between Annie and Matt Leo is that Annie had played last year. He's taken off and really, trending in a really nice elite level right now. He's our clear starter.
What did he do in the spring to really separate himself?
It wasn't a separation then. It was more of his football IQ was inconsistent. He's now in the second year in the defense. He's really understand his role in the defense. He's improved his hands. He's improved his run stopping, and he plays with great effort. That for a big man like that is really scary.
Zaquan, how has he grown? Because Coach Campbell talked about his growth, mental mindset as that continued to.
I think Jaquan is starting to step in a leadership role, and J.D. Wagner was that guy for our room, and with J.D. Wagner graduating, it's been a collective effort, but he's taken in that role, not just with talk, but with action. That's what I'm more proud of him. As leadership capability.
What guys have the most flexibility to move inside and outside? Because Coach Campbell even said Camilo, because of what he did with his body, could even move inside and outside.
Yeah, one thing that we've done here and other places is that we try to be 2-point stance, 3-point stance, outside guys, inside guys. So our guys can play an odd front and even front at all times. So all of our guys, probably with the exception of Ray and some of those bigger body types, can move towards the outside.
What does Spencer give you in terms of just being an elder guy and obviously getting on scholarship?
Well, he's an elder, he's a senior, but there's no one that plays hard as Spencer. No one plays as hard as that young man. And you know, just it's crazy that that kid wasn't on scholarship. I saw the talent the whole time. You know, the scholarship had to come available. It did. But even this spring and this summer, there's plays every day. You just say, wow. And the extra effort it's off the charts. So he's now those two guys you can Jaquan, and you know Jaquan is a little special talent, but Spencer makes up with his attitude and effort. Those guys you can go every other series and be fine.
Based on some of the names you're mentioning, I mean, Coach Campbell said the thing last year was maybe too many guys play close to 1,000 reps. It sounds like you can keep guys more fresh, and that might make as big of a difference as some of the development.
Yeah, not just that. I mean, you know, this is, you know, everybody in our conference are going to run the football. So there's going to be some physicality up front. You know, you gotta take some of those hits off those guys and rotate them, and then have your guys that can do things special be fresh, that they can, you know, get us off the field.
How much do you think Jamal's high ankle sprain before the season hindered him? Just because it's hard to get 100% to get off like you need to, and then practice and then try and get it, you know.
Yeah, I think
cycle.
if you talk to Jamal right now, he would say that wasn't the problem. It was his practice habits, very inconsistent in practice habits. And my guys know if you don't practice hard, you don't play. So he's really changed his attitude, not just on a football field and academically too. He's done a really nice job.
Where do you think it changed for him first, and what was the spark?
Well, he saw that the end of the road too. You know, this is a program that's built on doing things right.
Yeah.
And if you continue to do things the wrong way, you're not going to last here in our program.
Yeah.
He saw those down to the last thread and got his act together. He chose that. He knew we wasn't playing with him, that we'd let him go, and he changed his whole outlook in his life.
Coach Campbell talked in Dallas about remembering the day really clearly that Ray committed and how big that was for the program at that time to kind of help further the progression of the defensive line, and then obviously being able to hold on to him at the end. What do you kind of remember about his recruitment, building that relationship, and then how that's impacted the defensive line?
Well, just having a chance to go through recruiting and being around that culture, their word means something. And when they give someone their word, Camilo and Ray, no matter who offered, they committed to us, and nothing was going to change that. That's the one thing that's special about those two young men. When they say they're going to do something, they will do it.
With Matt, Leo, again, I know you said that he's separated, or it's his job, but Coach Campbell said by the end of the season you did see that Leo could play had you not had a red shirt. And where is he kind of at now with another spring and into fall camp?
Well, he's trending. He's trending in a lot of ways. Still very inconsistent. You know, I watch with a very critical eye. There's some things that still in his game right now that can cost our defense. And we hope here through the rest of this camp we can eliminate those MAs that'll, you know, lead to big plays. But he's done a nice job. He studies hard. He's asking for help. You know, he wants to help this football team. That's important.